Good morning, children. Now, in my third video, I'm going to explain you the paragraphs of the chapter Madam Rides the Bus and the message given by the writer. Next paragraph. Over many days and months, Vale listened carefully to conversations between her neighbors and people who regularly used the bus. And she also asked a few discreet questions. Discreet question means careful questions here and there. This way, she picked up various small details about the bus journey. The town was 6 miles from a village. The fare was 30 paisa one way, which is almost nothing at all. She heard one well dressed man say, but to Wali, who scarcely saw that much money from one month to the next, it seemed a fortune. The trip to the town took 45 minutes. On reaching town, she stayed in her seat and paid another 30 paisa. She could return home on the same bus. This meant that she could take the 1 o'clock afternoon bus, reach the town at 1:45 and be back by about 2:45. On and on went her thoughts as she calculated and recalculated, planned and replanned. Now look at it. For many days she was just looking at the things, at the bus. Passengers, they're coming and going, and she used to listen to their conversations. And she wanted to fulfill her desire now. It became a desire. She wanted to have a bus journey. And in order to fulfill her desire of traveling by bus alone, she needed to be prepared with all sorts of information. Therefore, what she started doing? She started just paying attention to the conversations between the neighbors who were used to traveling by bus, and in the process would ask a few more careful questions to gain further information. She was so curious, she started asking the questions from them. This way she prepared a plan, and now that the town was miles from the village, she knew about it now. And she also come to know about that one-sided fare was 30 paisa, which was nothing for a well-dressed man. Well-dressed man was saying that nothing for him, but for Wali, 30 paisa, it matters a lot. It is too much for Wali. And the trip duration on one side was 45 minutes. And the same bring Wali back if she paid 30 more paisa. Thus, if she could get on the bus by 1 o'clock in the afternoon and reach there by 1:45. And then she started thinking about all the things. She started calculating the things. Means 45 minutes is 1:45 she will reach there, and the same bus will bring her back to the village for 45 to 45. This way she calculated to save that much amount and time to sneak out without anyone noticing. She didn't want to say anything to anyone. Without noticing, she wanted to go for a bus journey all alone and to come back. She calculated everything, the money and the time. So Wali, she had already planned her bus journey. Well, one fine spring day, the afternoon, bus was just on the point of leaving the village and turning into the main highway when a small voice was heard shouting, "Stop the bus, stop the bus!" And a tiny hand was raised commandingly. Now, what happened? After replanning and recalculating, finally came the riding day for Wali. And bus was on its usual route to the main highway when they heard a shouting voice commanding them to stop the bus. Here the conductor, he heard the voice. Someone was shouting. stop the bus, stop the bus. And it was Wali. She was shouting for that. The bus slowed down to a crawl, and conductor, sticking his head out the door, said, "Hurry then, tell whoever it is to come quickly." "It's me," shouted Wali. "I'm the one who has to get on." But now the bus had come to a stop, and the conductor said, "Oh, really? You don't say so?" "Yes, I simply have to go to town," said Wali, still standing outside the bus. "And here's my money." She showed him some coins. Okay, but first you must get on the bus," said the conductor, and he stretched out a hand to help her. On hearing the voice, the bus slowed down, and on seeing Wali, a small girl, the conductor asked her to tell the one supposed to travel and to hurry up. When Wali told him that she was the passenger, he was shocked to see such a young girl and thus stopped the bus. It was hard for the conductor to believe that she was about to travel alone. Then she handed him her bus fare. The conductor offered her help to climb up the bus, but she was just responsible kind of girl, and proud as she was, and she made her intentions clear that she needed no help. "Now, never mind," she said. "I can't get on by myself. You don't have to help me." The conductor was a jolly sort, fond of joking. He loved just making jokes. "Oh, please don't be angry with me, my fine madam," he said. "Here, have a seat right up there in front. Everybody move aside, please. Make way for madam." It was a slack time. Slack time of the day means a time when there is not much work. And there were only 6 or 7 passengers on the bus. They were all looking at Wali and laughing with the conductor. Wali was overcome with shyness. Avoiding everyone's eyes, she walked quickly to an empty seat and sat down. Now, what happened when little Wali, she refused to take any help from the conductor. The then conductor, he was a jolly kind of person. He sarcastically asked her not to be angry with him and that he is just trying to help. And in a light tone, he just addressed Wali as Madam and escorted her to the seat while telling others passenger to make way for the madam. Since it was afternoon, not many people traveled during this time, and thus everyone's eyes were at Wali only. All of them adored her along with the conductor. While everyone was laughing, the people sitting in the bus, they started laughing at her behavior, as she was too small and she was behaving like a grown up. So that's why conductor called him madam. And it made Wali shy, and thus she hurried to her seat. Children, here the third video ends, and in the fourth video I'm going to explain the paragraphs of the chapter Madam Rides the Bus. Thank you. Have a nice day.